In Webster, Texas, a homeless man sat on the same corner for 3 years. You could always find him in the same place, no matter how hot it was or how hard it was raining. Someone needs to deal with that person. People from the area used to grumble as they drove by, but no one ever stopped to find out why. Every day, the man sat in the same spot until a woman named Ginger Sprouse pulled over and rolled down her window. She found out that the old man on the street had a name. Victor Hubbard was his name, and he was 32 years old. Most people knew that Victor was homeless, but not many knew that he was also mentally ill. Ginger asked Victor why he was always in the same corner, and Victor's answer would change their lives forever. Ginger Sprouse is married and has a child. She and her family live in Webster, Texas. She and her husband, Dean, run Art of the Meal, which is a cooking school. Ginger had seen a homeless man at one of the city's intersections, just like most of Webster's neighbors. No matter what the weather was like, the guy sat in the same place every day for 3 years. Ginger heard her friend yell that someone needs to do something about that guy. Ginger drove up to the homeless man's van one day, rolled down her windows, and began talking to him. When she found out why Victor had been sitting at the same corner for 3 years, it broke her heart. The age of Victor Hubbard is 32. He has problems with his mind and has been on his own for 3 years, ever since his mother left him. Victor's mother was last seen on that street corner, and no one has seen her since. Victor stayed there for 3 years, hoping she'd come back for him. Ginger felt like she knew Victor right away after she heard his story, and as fall turned into winter, she worried about his health out there in the cold. She started going to see Victor at lunch. After a while, Ginger and her husband decided that Victor could always come to their house to get out of the cold and eat. But Ginger didn't stop being kind there. During the next 3 months, she helped Victor get psychiatric care, got him off the streets, and gave him a job at a restaurant. Ginger wrote about Victor's life and story on a Facebook page called This is Victor. It didn't take long for thousands of people to follow the page. Victor's life story moved a lot of people, and they helped him in different ways. Soon, everyone in the city started to support the man they had driven by. People gave clothes and supplies, and money was raised to pay for Victor's doctor visits and eye exams. This went on for 3 years. People from all over the U.S. got together on GoFundMe and gave what they could. Victor gained the weight he needed and could finally see clearly in more than one way. The most important thing, though, is that by telling Victor's story, people all over the United States have learned that people they might think of as a problem are actually good people trying to make it in this world. Ginger got in touch with Victor's uncle after word of this success story got around the world. When he heard the news, he drove straight to Webster from where he lives on the other side of Texas. Victor recently got to see his mother again. Victor told KHOU News, "I got to talk to her, and I really feel like I did something. Without Ginger, none of this would have been possible. She came back and helped me in a way." Victor says it's like grace. Even Ginger has had an eye-opener. Seeing Victor's amazing journey just makes me want to be a better person. I can be kind, gracious, and happy too if he can. She says sometimes all it takes is one person who is friendly and willing to work hard to set off a great chain of good things. I was very moved by the success story, and I hope it will make the other people want to help people who might not have it as easy.